We live in a region that's frequently exposed to natural disasters, either from regular typhoons or the less frequent but hugely devastating volcanic eruptions, earthquakes, and tsunamis. The loss of life and destruction these cause is often on a colossal scale. Recognizing the regularity of these events, the Republic of Singapore Air Force, or RSAF, recently held a massive exercise to ensure our forces are prepared to render assistance in the aftermath of such natural disasters. The RSAF conducted the largest ever helicopter outfield deployment exercise by establishing from scratch a makeshift airbase at Yishun reclaimed land. The exercise allowed the RSAF to test its ability to rapidly deploy and conduct helicopter operations in potential disaster zones where airfields may not be available. The 5-day exercise involved 10 helicopters and over 1,200 personnel, 500 of which were operationally ready national servicemen. In this exercise, the RSAF recreated a helicopter airbase with full maintenance, medical and security capabilities, and these involved a lot of coordination and planning.
And one of the key impetus for a helicopter to be able to deploy outfield is to support HADR operations. So we see ourselves part and parcel of this HADR strength and effort that are able to deploy out in the disaster area.
To simulate a realistic training environment, the exercise required full medical facilities to be established at the bases.
Some of the challenges that we face include transitioning from an urban to an outfield environment, and also the different types of scenarios, such as mass casualty scenario.
Operating in an outfield environment where technology can be limited presented new challenges. Due to the scale of the exercise, tight coordination between 6 different squadrons and ground personnel was required to maintain operational cohesion.
Outfield operations bring along with them a different set of challenges. When in base, we tap on technology to assist us in air traffic control. But in the outfield, we have to revert back to the basics. For example, we exercise more procedural control to combat the issue of limited field of view.
The challenges of an outfield exercise goes beyond just coordination. In a natural disaster, rescue missions are often conducted in hazardous conditions. As such, the ability to maintain and repair their helicopters was also a vital part of the exercise.
My role in this exercise is actually being an airframeman. Airframeman actually does rectification on the aircraft, like the flight controls, like the structures itself. Through this exercise, we actually can see how each of them actually works together closely.
In situations when need arises for these helicopters to be deployed into hostile territories for HADR efforts, perimeter defense is needed to ensure the safety of the men and women involved in these efforts. The tough and realistic training helps to hone the skills of operationally ready national servicemen.
We are to instill a sense of purpose, a sense of belonging for the NS men, that although we are NS men, we are in fact an integral part of the RSAF, and that we too have a role to play towards the defense of Singapore.
The 5-day exercise went a long way to prove the readiness of the RSAF to rapidly deploy in a disaster zone and create a fully operational helicopter airbase from almost any vacant space.
Our air power generation capability has come a long way and has grown leaps and bounds. I think through this exercise, there are a lot of processes, a lot of systems already in place, and probably due to our past experience in our exercise and also real deployment. And I would say our air power generation capability now is second to none.